I wanted to talk about something that I studied briefly. This was from Sunday, so it's a couple of days back, but really it's very applicable because of the times we're in. It's looking at silver, and the bid on silver was $14.69. This is per ounce prices, US dollars. The ask was $14.79. The low was $14.33. The high was $15.94. Now, I went on Kitco and I was looking at a 10-ounce bar. It was $166.40. And if I wanted to sell that same exact bar back to them, it's $144.40. So that's a difference of $21.60. So you'd have to break $21.60 in that physical bar to have a profit. That's what they're making off of you between the buyback of $144.40 and the selling it to you at $166. So you can figure that out in ounces. That's selling it to you for $16.60 per ounce when, you know, the low on that day was $14.33, and they'd give you $14.44 per ounce. Same 10-ounce bar. Let's see. We can get into 10-ounce here for going into what they call a pool fee. You can pay for 10 ounces $143.90, and then that's what they would buy it back from you for. Sorry, they would buy a bar for $143.90. That's for 10 ounces, and the pool fee is $8.98. So you deduct that from the $143.90 that you would get in cash or funds or check or whatever. They've got other fees if you're not careful. So I think they'll send you a check. All these are, I think. So that totals out at $134.92 that you would get. $134.92 or that they would give you in cash approximately for 10 ounces. Then there's that's if you sold it to them. If you bought from them, it's $158.50. And then you've got the pool fee of $8.98 again. So that's $167.48 to buy 10 ounces. So that equals out to $16.74 or $16.75 an ounce. So I just do the math here. So again, buying from them through the pool is for 10 ounces is $167.48. If you sold that same 10 ounces back to them, that's $134.92. That's a difference of $32.56. So you got a difference of $32.56 that they make over you from buying and selling in the pool, as opposed to if you bought the physical metal of 10 ounces and they shipped it to you, $21.60. So it's actually cheaper to have them ship you the physical metal as long as you don't have to pay any shipping charges. But all this is changing. I went on the site and they don't have that 10-ounce bar anymore. They don't have anything. You know, gold, I mean, silver has gone down into the $12 range. It's been down in the $12 range several times now. It may even go down to $11 or $10. God only knows. So it's remarkable how they had that. So those prices were applicable, but I found it extremely interesting that the physical was the cheapest route. that if you buy into the gold pool, you're actually spending more money. That's based upon 10 ounces. Again, if you get into a larger ounce amount, that $8.98 pool fee for in and out, that's both ways. So we'll round it, call it $9. $9 in, $9 out, 18 bucks. Plus, you got to ship it to them. Maybe, not with a pool fee, you don't, though. That's right. On the physical, you'd have to ship it to them. On the pool fee, you don't have to take delivery, and there's no charge of... all this is, you call Kitco and get their prices if you want the real prices. I haven't bought anything from them. Here we've got Fidelity. Fidelitrade. Not Fidelity. Fidelitrade. Fidelitrade is one of the few companies that's listed as being able to buy directly from the United States Mint. You can go in there, and the United States Mint lists a lot of companies that sell bullion, but then they have companies that trade directly with the Mint, which is a very limited number. I don't have it in front of me, but it's like there's maybe 10 companies tops in the whole United States or the whole world. 10. That's it. I mean, I can go check the number, but it's only a handful. Okay? It's not very many. So all these companies, which is amazing, I've looked at all these other discount companies, and they claim that they buy from the Mint, and then I see, Canadian Mint. They're not talking about the U.S. Mint. They can't buy directly from the U.S. Mint. They don't. They have to go through a dealer. And Fidelitrade is a dealer. So they probably are dealing with Fidelitrade. All right. So for Fidelitrade, for 10 ounces, is $159.25. And you've got a 1% fee that's a commission. So that'd be $1.59, 1.5925. So that equals out to $160.8425. That's for 10 ounces. Then you've got $25 for shipping. So that equals $185.8425. So you're up to $185. Or you can round it to $186 if you want. So that's $18.60 an ounce, basically. One more. Plus $1.50, 15 cents per ounce. It's another little fee they throw in there. That's that dollar. So it's 15 cents per ounce. So that's $1.50. That brings the total up to, and that's on the shipping. And I think that figure varies on the gold. It's different. It's less on the silver, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, it was $1.50 tacked onto that. Brings this total to $187.34. Actually, $187.3425. Again, all this was on Sunday. I took all the quotes on Sunday because the market was closed. Gold and silver were not trading. They were frozen. Of course, people are trading, but the markets aren't open. So they're using off of fixed figures that they have from the days prior. And they're guessing. So that sure beats some other figures I heard. I don't even want to go into these figures. But I heard a fellow on the radio quote some figures, and he was $30.85 per ounce. And I just gotta, I don't even want to say who that was. It was 350 1/10 ounce pieces. And it came, I figured the math on it was $30 an ounce. I said, my Lord. And, Littleton Coin Company sent me something today, and I did the math on it, and it was they were going to send me 3 eagles for $99, silver eagles, and that's $30 a piece, $33 a piece. This fell on the radio. They're supposed to be anyway. All right, well, that's where we are. I don't want to say who that was or anything, because that's where we are. And if you go on a lot of these websites, people are posting online and they're saying that the silver's all gone. So we know the stock market has sold what they don't have. In other words, it's what you call selling short. It's the analogy is that you sold something that's not yours. They've sold something they don't have. And they've sold short, so they've driven the silver price down. And another possibility, and I've often considered this a probability, is that we're seeing a sell-off by the people in China, possibly. I know that's far-fetched, but we're seeing a sell-off of Western goods and securities, and it's driving the stock market down. So if you think about all the Chinese investors and what they might be selling, of course, I've also heard that it's people who are sold short on the market, so they're being called and they have to come up with the cash, so they're selling their silver and gold to cover their short selling in the stock market. But, we've got the government is pumping trillions of dollars into the stock market. They're buying all kinds of stock to try to keep the losses from occurring. In other words, they are inflating the stock market with capital, which is going to cause huge inflation. And at the same time, gold is being propped up, because the short sellers are short selling gold as well as silver, certainly. They must be. But silver is a byproduct of any gold that's mined. So silver really should be more valuable, because a lot of the cost that goes into mining is absorbed by the cost of the gold mining. There are several different, I have the prospectuses and the company investor packets that were sent to me from over 5 different mining companies that I own more than 5, probably 10 or 12. And each one of those is interesting, because some of the ones, like, you get into some of the most profitable ones, and they can mine gold for $300 and something an ounce. That's for the raw goods, raw product, $300 and something an ounce. You get into the more, the American, like Newmont or Hecla, their costs can be upwards of between upwards of $900 or $1,000 or $1,200 just to mine an ounce. Again, you get into Caledonia Mining Company, which is over in Africa, their costs are nothing, almost. I mean, the value of their currency is almost worthless, is what I've understood. It's so devalued. So their government props up the mining and pays those people for all that and for the gold. So it's interesting that our economy is suffering so much, but there's a tremendous amount of manipulation that's taking place right now. You've got when I feel a little bit better, I'm going to speak more on this, because I've got a lot I can say, because I studied economics and I have a lot to say about a lot of things. I'd like to get on here and teach some about vitamins and alternative medicine and things, but all that's for another day. So anyway, for silver, we're going to probably see some stabilization from the government's activities on the gold, which may spill over into the silver, and they'll probably try to stabilize the silver price too. But we'll wait and see what happens. And the stock market is it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the stock market too. But I think, again, we're seeing a sell-off, and potentially it's by people from other nations and other countries that are selling off tremendous amounts of stock. And we've got short sellers as well, probably in this country, that are driving the prices down even further, although they don't even own the stock. So as far as I'm concerned, they should make short selling illegal. You shouldn't be allowed to sell something you haven't already purchased. You shouldn't be allowed to go out and place an order to sell or a stop loss or anything if you don't already own the stock. So ownership should be a prerequisite to any sale of any shape or form on the stock market, I think. All right, well, I hope everybody's doing well, and fear not, have faith in the Lord, and but watch your investments wisely, and keep your faith in God, and realize that your treasures are in heaven, and whatever you may gain or lose here on this earth is not instrumental to what is in the hereafter. It's the hereafter that we strive for. And I hope everyone has a blessed night, and God bless you. And we'll talk more about this some other time. Thank you. God bless. Bye for now.